Hello, welcome back. Our next guest is somebody who has probably designed a filter you've used, or you have at least scrolled past it 100 times without thinking about the creative genius who made it. Paige Piskin is a multidisciplinary creative director, AR and AI designer, and one of the biggest names in the world of augmented reality. Her effects have generated more than 300 billion impressions and 1.3 billion shares. That's insane. And she's collaborated with everyone from Netflix and Coldplay to NYX Cosmetics, Bratz, and Coachella. She's basically building the future of beauty, storytelling, and identity, one digital filter at a time. Paige, welcome to the live stream. How are you doing?
Good. Thank you so much for having me here.
Are you having fun at Upscale?
I love it. It's been so fun. It's so nice to be in Spain, and it's so great to meet so many creators like you in real life after we've known each other from just the virtual world.
Yeah, we're friends. Yeah.
We're friends in digital.
Yeah, digital friends. So tell me a bit about your background and your creative journey. What made you take that leap into augmented reality? And did you ever imagine it would take off like it did?
Wow. So great question. I have been working in the digital media space for about 15 years. And about 5 years ago, I decided to just try creating AR filters. I started to see them across social media, and I thought maybe this is something I could do. I have a background in just graphic design, so it was pretty easy for me to kind of pick it up. There's tons of tutorials out there. It's very similar to the AI space where a lot of people share workflows. So it made it very easy for me to learn. And before I knew it, I was just creating, and it was a very easy leap to take because of that. And I just started to reach people so quickly. It was shocking to see.
That's cool.
Before you know it, it's like you're getting 50 followers a day to 100 to 1,000, and then you're getting 3,000 followers a day for your AR experiences.
So are people seeing your name tagged on the filter that they use? How do people know to find you?
Yeah, so people usually see your name on the filter. Like all the platforms have it, so there was a spot where you could actually like see who created it, and you could go to their profile, you could follow them.
And I can look through all of your filters because I love the way that Paige does my eyelashes or does like special effects makeup.
Yep, exactly.
Okay, cool. And what kind of filters do you lean towards creating in general?
I love creating makeup looks. So any kind of makeup look, from natural ones that we wear or like more like dramatic ones like character transformations and cosplay, because it's just so fun as a challenge to try to create them as photorealistic as possible. And I found that there's a lot of people out there that want to try out these looks but might not have the makeup skills to do it in real life. So it kind of gives you a taste of what that makeup could look like, and then it maybe inspires you to try to recreate it in real life, which I've seen a lot of people do.
I've seen a lot of that. That's a fun makeup routine to watch. I kind of like, it's a new take on a makeup routine, and it's drawing attention to these creators of these filters and like bringing it to life in another artistic way, which is fun.
Yes, exactly.
How do you make a filter?
Okay, so basically most social platforms have an AR software. Snapchat has something called Lens Studio. TikTok has something called Effect House. There's some other tools out there for just other kinds of applications. Like I think Adobe has something that's for called Aero. Like there's a lot of platforms out there. And so basically you just download the software and you could start to build. A lot of the platforms have templates, like similar to like Freepik has like templates that you could jump into sometimes, or workflows you could follow. So with lenses, it's also that way, where there's like pre-existing filters that you could just pop in, change a couple of elements, then you have something to publish within a few hours.
Oh, cool.
So it's easy to start. And then you could customize every element of it, including adding code or building a game. It goes as far as you want to take it, including making machine learning effects.
Okay, so if I was having a day where I had like a huge pimple right here and my hair was getting really rooty, could I design a specific filter to cover that pimple and like lighten my roots and make it for myself?
You totally could. Yep. And I do things like that.
Do you?
Yeah. I'm always looking to solve really important problems.
Yeah.
Roots.
We never know how beautiful Paige looks, if it's going to be the filter or that's your makeup for the day,
You'll never truly know.
Yeah, exactly. That's cool.
There's always some kind of hybrid AI or AR approach to everything I post.
Yeah, don't teach me that. I'll be dangerous. With it. So you've had effects go insanely viral, billions of views, millions of shares. When you're creating something new, how do you know it's going to click with people? Is there a formula for virality, or is it still a mix of instinct and experimentation?
I find that there definitely is a formula. Usually it's a blend of what you love, and then you kind of seek out what the audience is interested in, and also tying it to like current events and trends. So if there's a holiday coming up, I'll try to create an effect that kind of like fits into the holiday, while also like kind of pandering in a positive way to my audience and the taste that they have. So I create things that I like, but I'm also leaning in and listening to what people are looking for. And that always seems to be like the way for me to kind of stay on top of trends and keep effects going viral.
Yeah, that's a really smart way to think about it. There is a formula, but it's not a catch-all. Yeah. You still have to make sure it fits into the structure of your content.
Yes, it's a very unique thing because it's like you're trying to think about what you like, but you're really trying to think about what they like. It's different than traditional art expression where a lot of times I'm creating for myself, but with this I'm creating for myself plus what other people are going to actually wear. How is it going to impact them? How are they going to like it? Is it going to be something they're going to want to share or use to tell stories?
So we have to talk about the legendary Bratz filter that you made. It completely took over the internet. Did you expect it to become such a global moment?
Oh my God, I had no idea. That was crazy. I started to see people like Madonna wear it.
Oh my God.
Like it was like everybody. I've had filters like that worn by people like the Kardashians. It's shocking to see something like that go viral. I didn't expect it, but the best thing about that is that it led for me to get an opportunity to work with Bratz, and I got to create their first in-store world effect experience that was shared, and actually like we had signage in 4,000 stores across the USA.
That's amazing. How cool. So did you create a new filter after when you were working with Bratz? You designed like what was it? Was it a series?
What we did was we created a promotional effect. So like they reached out because they loved all the things that I'd created that was like Bratz inspired. And so we created a makeup look that was just a traditional Bratz makeup look to promote the in-store experience, which helped drive awareness. And then we created an in-store world effect where when you went into the store, you scan a QR code and then all of a sudden you're transported into a Bratz world and you get to meet and greet with the characters.
Cute. That's so fun. And Bratz is perfect for this because they have such a specific look, which is, I guess, what inspired your original creation. Yeah. You should make a filter where you can also have the big chunky feet that the Bratz have, right?
Yes. Yeah, that 90s aesthetic.
Yeah.
That's on my list.
Can you create filters full body?
Yes, you can. Yeah. Now you can.
Have you ever ventured into that?
I haven't, but it would be really fun.
It'd be cool for like costumes.
It would so, yeah. You can turn yourself into any kind of animal or anything.
Let's get you promoting like big superhero movies, and then you can make like the Wonder Woman filter.
So great.
Oh, that would be great. Okay, we'll collab on something. You can design some for me.
I'm so down.
So, okay. You've worked with huge names in fashion and beauty, Dior, NYX, Urban Decay, and more, blending AI, AR, and style. What excites you the most about this fusion between fashion and technology?
I feel that it's such an exciting time because you could create so much at scale. Like you could create things that you want for yourself. It could be experimental and it ends up inspiring brands out there in AR or AI.
Yeah.
Like there's so many things that we could create now, and we could test creating campaigns that would cost tens of thousands, if not millions in the past. You could just do it in a weekend and get an idea out there.
Yeah.
So it's really fun. I think that brands are liking that they could see all the creative ideas that are being done with their brands by creators that have vision that maybe they never could have connected with before.
Yeah, it's fun to experiment and see, oh, a jacket made out of bubbles, a sweater made of grass, because there are so many avant-garde fashion looks that it's fun to play with that kind of stuff with fashion and AI.
I totally agree. Yeah, it's amazing for experimenting with styles and also for practical use, like trying on clothes that you might want to buy.
Oh.
Like how many times do we go shopping or we order stuff online and we don't know what's going to look like actually?
Constantly.
You know? Like most of the time when I'm shopping online, half of it is disappointment. I have to ship it back. But if I'm able to try it on virtually, it just really helps me get a good idea. And I found that one of my favorite things to do now is take Nano Banana and apply visual and text context. And if you take the actual product description, cotton, all the materials, and you tell it to Nano Banana, and then you also provide an image, it understands how to make it fit on your body.
And you can do size and everything.
You could do the size, you could ask it to be slightly oversized or slightly fitted, and then you can get a really good understanding of how it fits you. So that's like, it's a practical use, but it's also fun because you could use those same images to make a fashion campaign.
No, that's a hot tip because I've seen a lot of these virtual try-ons, and in my mind, I'm like, well, they're just going to make it look good on me. But if you're adding the specific dimensions, amazing. Thank you so much for being here. I hope everybody enjoyed hearing from Paige. We got a hot tip of how to try on your clothing items in AI. Thanks for coming.
Thanks so much.